Recognizing the 7 warning signs of dealing with evil individuals. The notion of inherent goodness in individuals often clashes with encounters with those displaying morally reprehensible behavior. Recognizing the signs of dealing with such individuals can be challenging, as their malevolence might be shrouded in subtle manipulations. These warning signs are crucial indicators of potential toxicity that warrant attention and understanding. 1. Pathological liars. Beyond occasional fibs to maintain harmony, some individuals habitually fabricate stories to inflate their image. Their lies, embellished with imagined narratives, serve to elevate their status, disregarding the impact on others. Not only do they falsify their own experiences, but they extend this deceit to tarnish others without remorse. Pathological lying is more than a tactic to avoid conflict. It's a characteristic trait for some. These individuals weave intricate webs of deception, painting a false reality to suit their desires. Their stories are not just about elevating their status, but also undermining others. They craft falsehoods with such conviction that distinguishing reality from their fabrications becomes an arduous task. Moreover, the consequences of their lies extend beyond personal gain. They hurt and damage the trust of those around them. The inherent lack of remorse or consideration for others' feelings, their disregard for ethical boundaries. 2. Masters of manipulation. Evil individuals proficiently manipulate others, subtly influencing perceptions and actions to suit their desires. Their deceptive methods cloak ulterior motives, often camouflaging their true intentions behind a facade of friendship or care, making it challenging for others to discern their true nature. Manipulation is their tool for control. They possess an uncanny ability to subtly sway situations and people to serve their objectives, often leaving others unaware of the subtle coercion at play. Their manipulation operates beneath the surface, concealed within seemingly genuine interactions. This skillful deception involves subtle cues, emotional triggers, and calculated moves designed to fulfill their agendas while keeping their true intentions veiled. They adeptly exploit vulnerabilities, leveraging emotional connections or trust to further their selfish aims. The intricate web they weave entangles others, creating a sense of confusion and doubt regarding the authenticity of their relationships. This manipulation can persist for extended periods, causing those affected to question their own perceptions and judgment, ultimately eroding trust and fostering an environment of uncertainty. 3. Joy in others' failures. Unlike empathetic individuals who sympathize with others' struggles, malevolent individuals relish witnessing others falter. They actively contribute to worsening situations, undermining accomplishments, and fostering a negative environment, particularly when others succeed, viewing it as a threat to their own stature. Their pleasure in others' failures stems from a deep-seated insecurity and an incessant need to assert superiority. When others face adversity or make progress, these individuals feel threatened, prompting them to intensify efforts to diminish others' achievements. It's not merely a lack of empathy, it's an active pursuit to sabotage and sow seeds of doubt or dismay. Their relentless criticism and negative energy create an atmosphere of toxicity, clouding the environment with pessimism and hindering positive growth. Celebrating someone else's downfall becomes a means to maintain a perceived sense of control and dominance. 4. Self-centered actions. Their actions consistently revolve around personal gain, with minimal consideration for others' well-being. Their seemingly altruistic gestures often serve as veils for opportunistic maneuvers, exploiting situations to their advantage without genuine concern for others' emotions or needs. These individuals are adept at masking self-serving actions as acts of benevolence. They maneuver situations to extract personal benefit, often at the expense of others. Their apparent generosity might appear genuine, but underneath lies a calculated scheme to further their interests. They lack authentic concern for others' emotions or well-being, leveraging opportunities solely for personal gain. This relentless pursuit of self-interest drives them to camouflage their intentions with superficial displays of care, manipulating circumstances to secure advantages. Their actions, rooted in self-centered motives, create an environment where others' needs or emotions are secondary, fostering a sense of exploitation and disregard within relationships. 5. Negative vibes. Evil individuals emit negative energy, leaving an unsettling residue that triggers intuitive warnings. These emotional vibrations serve as subtle cues, urging caution when interacting with them, prompting an instinctual need to distance oneself from their presence. Negative vibes. Emanating from such individuals aren't just a feeling, they're an accumulation of subtle cues and energies. These energies are often perceived as an uneasy feeling, an unexplained discomfort that signals a clash between your instincts and their presence. It's an instinctual warning system, an amalgamation of micro-expressions, behaviors, and energies that hint at underlying malevolence. This unsettling residue is your subconscious alerting you to potential toxicity. It's crucial to heed these warnings, as they often signify an incongruence between the surface presentation and the true nature of these individuals. Trusting these intuitive signals becomes essential in safeguarding one's emotional well-being and avoiding entanglement in potentially harmful relationships. 6. Inability to accept fault. Their rigid ego prevents them from acknowledging errors, perpetuating a facade of infallibility. Admitting mistakes threatens their self-perceived righteousness, compelling them to fabricate narratives or manipulate events to maintain an illusion of faultlessness. For these individuals, admitting fault is anathema. Their ego constructs a shield of infallibility, creating a psychological fortress against any semblance of imperfection. Accepting mistakes would puncture this facade of perfection they've meticulously crafted. Therefore, they resort to elaborate narratives, twisted logic, or an outright denial to evade accountability. This refusal to acknowledge faults is integral to their self-preservation. It upholds their self-constructed image of being faultless. Their inability to accept fault isn't just a refusal to acknowledge errors, but an active engagement in altering realities to maintain their self-constructed righteousness. Consequently, this unyielding stance hampers growth, stunts emotional maturity, and fosters an environment where constructive dialogue or resolution is rendered nearly impossible. 7. Harboring hate. Their capacity for intense hatred disregards others' feelings and perspectives. Whether in professional or personal spheres, their demeanor exudes negativity, incessantly criticizing and disparaging, leaving no room for constructive discourse. The wellspring of hatred within these individuals is profound. They harbor an unrelenting animosity towards others, which transcends rational discourse or understanding. This deep-seated contempt seeps into their interactions, poisoning relationships and conversations. Their communication style is characterized by perpetual criticism and disparagement, fueling an environment devoid of constructive dialogue. Whether in professional settings or personal interactions, their negativity prevails, eclipsing any possibility of mutual understanding or growth. Their propensity for criticism isn't just an occasional occurrence, it's a continuous flow of negativity, poisoning the atmosphere and hindering any potential for positivity or progress. Conclusion. Recognizing the warning signs of dealing with malevolent individuals is the first step in safeguarding oneself from potential harm. Prioritizing healthy relationships and nurturing environments fosters personal growth and emotional well-being. Remember, you deserve genuine, loving, and supportive connections in your life. If you found this information helpful, share it with others to raise awareness and promote healthy relationship dynamics. Understanding and recognizing the 10 warning signs of dealing with malevolent individuals is pivotal in safeguarding oneself from potential harm or toxicity within relationships. These indicators serve as essential cues, prompting caution and vigilance in interactions with individuals exhibiting such traits.